Your best friend cannot be your best friend when you're in a relationship if they're of the opposite sex. No, it is not okay for you to have a best friend of the opposite sex and you have a full-blown relationship. And I know it could have been like childhood. That's like my brother. He looks at me like he looks at you like you think you're his sister. I can look at a steak like it's a piece of chicken, but it's still a fucking steak. Okay? It doesn't change the dynamic. There is no reason why another person of the opposite sex should have just as much or more access to my partner as I do. They shouldn't be sitting on the phone spending hours and hours together, hanging out together without your person present and thinking that nothing is ever going to come from it. And we've been friends since we were kids. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means you know each other very well. He knows your weaknesses. You know his strengths. You know his partner's weaknesses at this point. And it's all good till it ain't. And I'm not saying you can't have a best friend of the opposite sex, because I do. One of my closest friends is of the opposite sex. But when I am in a relationship, we fall all the way back. I'll text and check on him. I'll call him, but we are not finna sit on the phone and kiki and ha. I'm not going to pick him up, and we're not doing all the shit that we normally do when I have a man, because I'm going to respect boundaries. And that is what this generation seems to lack a lot of: boundaries. And it's not what it is, it's what it can be perceived to be. If me and you are at odds all day long, we haven't been talking, we're mad at each other, and your phone rings, and then you're on the couch and kikiing with your bestie, but you ain't laughed with me all day, bitch. What is she saying that's so motherfucking funny? Tell me. What is she saying? Now you create jealousy, comparison, and don't talk about insecurity, because I don't want to hear it. It's not about me. You're insecure. No, I don't know her. You know her. And you think you know her. But especially if you are a woman with a male best friend, your man best friend will smash if you let him. He will. He probably will never approach you and try to disrespect you out of respect for your friendship. But if you lay down and be like, say, I've been waiting on this, he gonna whip that dick out. So respectfully, if you want a successful relationship, I think that it is in your best interest to respect boundaries. You can keep in communication, hey, every now and then, like a post, like a picture. It's our wedding. It's our Easter party. You're more than welcome to come by, but we're not hanging dolo. I'm not hanging out with you and picking you up and going on dates by ourselves as friends without my person. And hopefully your best friend has a partner, and maybe y'all can double date every now and then. But that's just my take. It's two ways to say it. This is my way, and I think my way is correct today. Bior, let me know what y'all think. Can you have a male or female best friend of the opposite sex while you're in a successful relationship? Chime in.